Hello, my name is the Beefmeister, and we were playing Doki Doki Literature Club. This is part 6 of it, and right from the start, stuff is looking wrong. This has always been wrong, but now they're like looking upset. I don't know if they were already upset. She's like pouting. We're about to find out some stuff. They're all fighting, stuff is changing. It's actually really weird, it's creepy. So another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Under the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back. Oh, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you're considering apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Literally, something's really off. Maybe we're just extra sensitive because we're sharing our first poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can even be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Beef, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't seen her either? You're clearly taken aback now by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So? Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? What the heck? Yeah? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Dude. Where's Monica? She's controlling everyone. Monica is a control freak. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? What the heck? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear. I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Because whenever Monica's not here, something weird is going on. Monica is, like, controlling people or something. Freaking, like, ESP or something weird. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You still would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not very good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. She's writing a song now? That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to put any pressure or anything like that. Where'd the other girls go? Why is she, like, the main source? I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Beef, since your compliments already put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend more time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after that book you gave me. After we finished reading today, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. What the heck? She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. I'm getting the chills again. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is entitled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped in there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse when they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Well, that might be a little too much of a spoiler. It's not a... It's a spoiler, but it's a dark spoiler. I don't want to read this book. I don't want to read anything. You are crazy. Anyway, I'm really into it. This book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. I didn't even think you were into the thing about the limbs. If you're into the limb thing, we cannot be friends. You are scaring me, girl. That's kind of dark, isn't it? It's really, really dark. You made it sound like it's gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. You're not a fan of that sort of thing? It's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I'm lying. I forgot Yuri's into these things. She's so silent and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems completely different because she's actually psycho. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. What is this? Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredible. What? I couldn't even read it fast enough. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. I don't get to see what's said. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it. Oh, jeez, dude, chill. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's not something I'm very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. I don't know, with what she was talking about earlier, I think it is. You're gonna get killed. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually reading her own book. I glance over. It's as if she was reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... What? It was just something weird. Yuri likes to apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touch it. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here, and then she's going to turn the page for us. She takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Oh, hey, look, she's looking out of the corner of her eye and she's smiling at me. It's kind of cute. But I think she's a closet horror freak, so I don't think I can do that. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she'll finish the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We finish the first chapter in silence, and so after turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kindly reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not, really. I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know what came into my... Oh, what the heck? Something weird. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the club or the classroom. What on earth was that about? Beef? Did something happen just now? Yeah? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say if I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I just make sure you didn't do anything to her. Oh, no, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figure we might as well get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left on the book, and I slip it in my bag. I'm gonna share it with Natsuki. Monica, you can go fall in the hole. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. I missed one word. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. I guess you wanted to try a little something different this time. Fair enough, you're still pretty new to this. I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in this club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I just thought you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care about who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught to never expect anything from anybody. Dude, what kind of father do you have? Let me just hold you and help you trust someone. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. ¿Por qué? T-E-B-L-B-I-B-Z. What the heck is your poem? I can't even scroll down. It doesn't even make any sense. Beef, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? You like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now, so come play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, do you? Do you hate me? You want me to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Why don't you stop talking to Yuri? Play with me instead. It's all I have. Oh, Joy. What just happened? So I'm sharing with Monica now. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess I'll take it. Well, it's not going bad. Maybe you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. This is really unnerving. You never know. I want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Look at my poem to Monica. Alright, great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Truly metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect for you to go for something so deep. So I really underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That means that way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know, Yuri likes this kind of writing. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is really detached from reality. Dude, what the heck are you talking about? My poem was all about, like, Natsuki. I should have been able to hang out with her today. This is fake. I mean, it's a bad thing. I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably a more interesting place for her. But she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction. Don't blame her for coming on so a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for a long time. When the door opens, Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad you took all the time you needed. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, wave forms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless poem of meaninglessness. She gonna kill me. Delete her. Delete who? This was... Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation. What happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Oh, the hairs on my head are standing up even more too. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm sharing with Yuri now. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles, takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's there's some things you can work on, but it doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. It came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness. Parabolic gear, boy expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, a ticking clock, a clock that ticks for 1 second every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times each time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing will. I don't like this anymore. This is just scary. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. You know, like in high school, like when you had like pens and stuff and they would disappear? This is the kind of person. This person took your pen out of your bag. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when he cooks me dinner, gives me allowance, spends time with me, asks me about my friends, asks me about anything, gives me lunch money, comes home before sundown, cooks, gives me privacy, doesn't tell me how to dress, doesn't comment on my friends, doesn't comment on my hobbies, comes home without waking me up, keeps food in the house, uses his inside voice, leaves my stuff alone, actually drops coins in the couch, is too tired to notice me, is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Did she get abused? Did she get abused by her dad? Oh, Red now too. Monica, are you evil? Okay, everyone. Well done reading each other's poems, right? Here's something to go over for today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. Do I really have to do something for the festival? Not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. What is that sound? Like the sound of... It's really disconcerting. We're gonna ignore that for now. Just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple. Okay. Oh, all the sounds are gone. We're okay. Okay, hairs on my arm go down, please. Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Beef joined and we started with some club activities. This isn't the time for us to become complacent. We only have 4 members. The festival's our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to feel the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Red Beef? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Beef to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked to anyone until Beef joined. As for me, I like it better here than I do at home. And Beef isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one here who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine just like this. I know you're president and all, but you should consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Beef want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. So if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why do I think everyone here saw it the same way I did? Doesn't mean we're getting new members, against getting new members. Beef, why did you join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I'm being honest about. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. I don't know if you did it. I think I did it too. Oh. We'll save. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Beef, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have tried joining any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? What the heck? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. The heck? I should... Oh my goodness, the goosebumps come back. I should just do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Beef? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. Where's Monica anyway? I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Why is your eye bleeding blood? With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change. Dude, it's literally like whenever I'm not looking at her eye, it bleeds. That's so trippy. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe if we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I think you're a wonderful vice president and a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Beef? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat with Beef before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time and all that. It's important to me as the president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? I'd make sure you're enjoying your time at the club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. It's getting pixelated. You're evil, aren't you? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know... Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly got to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. I guess we're making poetry, boys! Let's do this. Smile. Is that who I thought I saw? Let's go back to here real quick and we'll fast forward. Does this already all happen? We'll fast forward this too for you guys, or I'll cut it. want to save again after that so I can do the poetry again. So what's the auto button do? Alright, let's save right here. I need to save more frequently. No, stop it! Save. What if I do all the friend ones? Okay. I don't actually see that one. You know what? Whatever. We'll just do all hers this time. Make sure. Bubbles. Sugar. Melody. Anime. Why does this say all these ones? Comfort. Friends. Okay, so she takes friends. Puppy. That's spooky. Ocean. Family. Cheeks. Cute. She's trying to come back. What's going on? Blanket. What if I say childhood? It doesn't choose her, it chooses her. Papa. Why are there so many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's a lot of ones. I guess it's just gonna show me all ones until I finish. Happiness. Strawberry. Bunny. Fluffy. So let's go ahead and pause this one right here. There's been a lot of emotion throughout this one. This one was really weird. There's a lot of fighting and black text, and that is insane, and it makes me unnerved and upset. So thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing this, so feel free to tune in. I'll be putting out all these episodes within like a short time span so that you guys can see the story in case you're really caught up on it like I am. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys around.